Welcome to the Movie Spoiler Club, the channel where you can watch movie, television, and streaming series within minutes. Today we're going to spoil the movie Avengers Infinity War, 2018. This movie story plot is about Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Thor, Chris Hemsworth, the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, and the rest of the Avengers unite to battle their most powerful enemy yet, the evil Thanos, Josh Brolin, on a mission to collect all 6 Infinity Stones. Thanos plans to use the artifacts to inflict his twisted will on reality. The fate of the planet and existence itself has never been more uncertain, as everything the Avengers have fought for has led up to this moment. The movie resumes from where the things were left off in Thor Ragnarok movie. After the events of Ragnarok, Thor evacuated his people from Asgard, and just as he directed the ship towards Earth, they got attacked by another massive alien spaceship. We hear a message for help delivered to the space by a dying Asgardian in the background. We see the leader of the alien group, Bettany, walking among the bodies of dead Asgardians. Thanos picks up heavily injured Thor and brings him in front of Loki, and bargains for the exchange of the Tesseract. Loki gives it to stop Thanos from killing Thor with the Power Stone that he has already in his gauntlet. This gives time for Hulk to engage in a fight with Thanos, but Thanos overpowers him and knocks him down. Dying Heimdall creates a Bifrost for one last time to send Hulk back to Earth, followed to be killed by Thanos for that action. Thanos extracts the Space Stone from the Tesseract and attaches it to his gauntlet. Then he orders Ebony Maw to lead the group to fetch the other 2 stones from Earth and bring them to him on Titan. Loki pretends to volunteer for this mission in order to get close to Thanos, and he attempts to stab Thanos, but Thanos stops him with his newly acquired Space Stone and chokes Loki to death. Thanos and the group leave the ship to explode and Thor to die. While Thor's mourning over his brother's dead body, through the Bifrost, Hulk crash lands into the New York Sanctum of Mystic Arts, surprising Doctor Strange and Wanda. With the landing, he has transformed back into Bruce Banner, and he warns Strange about the upcoming threat of Thanos and his plan to destroy half of the universe. Figuring out that the Time Stone is with Doctor Strange and the other stone is connected to the Vision's head, they contact Tony Stark and brief him about the threat. Tony says that he doesn't know about Vision's whereabouts at the moment, but hesitates to call Steve Rogers, who might have information. Just that time an alien craft lands on Earth. Ebony Maw and Obsidian come out from the ship seeking to grab the Time Stone from Strange. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Wanda are joined with Peter Parker, who saw the signs of chaos while riding the school bus. They engage in a fight to protect the Time Stone, but Banner is helpless and finds that Hulk is refusing to transform and come out. They manage to get rid of Obsidian by transporting him to another place through a portal, but Ebony Maw takes Doctor Strange into his ship and rides it high above, unknowingly alongside with Spider-Man and Iron Man, who manage to sneak into the ship. According to a tricky plan formed by Spider-Man, they manage to shoot Ebony Maw into space out of his own ship. Then they rescue Strange and take charge of the ship, and they agree to face Thanos on Titan to give him an element of surprise. In Scotland, we see Vision and Wanda Maximoff are going to say farewell to each other, but suddenly get attacked by 2 alien group members, Midnight and Glaive. Vision and Wanda seem to be overpowered by the attackers. Then Steve Rogers, Falcon, and Natasha Romanoff appear at the scene to fight off the aliens. A barely conscious Thor is rescued by the Guardians of the Galaxy, who came following a signal they received asking for help. Mantis wakes up Thor with her ability, and Thor tells them about Thanos and the tragedy happened on his ship. Thor guesses that Thanos will go to Nowhere Planet to retrieve the Reality Stone that's stored there under the possession of the Collector, but he realizes that he needs a new weapon similar to the Mjolnir to beat Thanos. Therefore, Thor, Rocket, and Groot separate from the group and travel to Nidavellir to meet Eitri, the only one who's capable of making such a weapon from the heart of the dying star. In the meantime, Quill, Drax, Gamora, and Mantis travel to Nowhere Planet to confront Thanos from retrieving the stone. While traveling to Nowhere Planet, Gamora makes Quill promise that he will kill her in case Thanos gets hold of Gamora, because Gamora knows something that Thanos needs in order to destroy the universe. As the Guardians reach Nowhere Planet, they see that Thanos has already acquired the Reality Stone from the Collector and destroyed the place. The Guardians engage in battle with Thanos as he grabs Gamora, and Gamora begs Quill to keep his promise to kill her. Heartbroken, Quill hesitates, but when he pulls the trigger, only harmless bubbles come out as Thanos uses the newly retrieved Reality Stone. Thanos restrains the Guardians and teleports himself with Gamora onto his spaceship. Gamora tells him that his plan to destroy half of the universe is insane, and accuses him for murdering her family. Thanos explains that he made her the fiercest woman in the galaxy, and that's why he sent her to find the Soul Stone earlier. Gamora claims not to know the location of the stone, so Thanos takes Gamora to a chamber where she sees Nebula being tortured. After getting captured on her quest to kill Thanos that we see at the end of the movie Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Thanos increases the torture on Nebula, leading helpless Gamora to tell the location of the Soul Stone as Vormir. Thanos goes to Vormir with Gamora and meets the stone's guardian as Red Skull. He warns and guides them to a cliff, where they are told that one has to sacrifice another soul in order to retrieve the stone. A soul for a soul. Gamora first thinks that Thanos is lost with this task, but to her surprise Thanos throws her out of the cliff and gains the Soul Stone. Considering the threat to the stone that Banner told Rogers about, they go to the Avengers facility for safety, where they meet Colonel Rhodes and Bruce Banner. Realizing the situation, Vision tells Wanda to destroy the Mind Stone so that Thanos won't be able to retrieve it, but Wanda refuses to do. Bruce Banner then suggests that they might be able to extract the stone from Vision's forehead without killing him, but they don't have the technology in the facility. The one place that has the advanced technology to safely remove the stone comes to Rogers' mind: Wakanda. Rogers takes them on a ship to the Hidden Nation, where they are welcomed by Wakandian King T'Challa and Bucky Barnes. Nebula knocks the guard down and gets rid of the restraints, and she sends a message to the Guardians to meet her on Titan. Meanwhile, on Titan, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man and Iron Man are discussing a tactic to face Thanos there. Doctor Strange uses his time stone to see alternate realities of the future, and he says that out of 14 million realities, he only saw one reality where they won this war. As they speak on Titan, they are confronted by Quill, Drax and Manny's, who came after Nebula's message, and the two groups engage in a fight but soon realize that they are going in the same direction. Thor finds the dwarf Itreon and abandoned Nidavellir, and he reveals that he made Thanos the gauntlet that's capable to hold the Infinity Stones, in exchange for sparing his civilization. But afterwards Thanos wiped out his civilization anyway, all except him. With the help of Rocket and Groot, Thor reactivates the Forge Star, enabling Itre to harness its power and make a battle axe for Thor, named as the Stormbreaker. Thanos teleports on Titan and the group engage in a battle with him, and with their tactic they come close to removing the gauntlet from Thanos' hand. Nebula arrives at the scene and deducts that Gamora is dead, since only Thanos came back after they went to get Soul Stone. Thanos confirming Nebula's deduction, which makes Quill enraged and he attacks Thanos on personal hatred, breaking the group's holding on Thanos' gauntlet. Then Thanos simply overpowers the group and stabs Iron Man in the chest. Seeing this, Doctor Strange takes the Time Stone out and gives it to Thanos, in exchange to spare Tony's life. Thanos attaches it to his gauntlet and leaves Titan for the quest of the last Infinity Stone. When Stark asks why he gave up the stone to save his life, Strange says that they're in the endgame now. While Shuri is extracting the Mind Stone from the Vision, Wakanda gets attacked by Thanos' Outrider army led by Midnight Glaive and Obsidian. The first wave of the Outriders gets killed by the defense barrier in the Wakanda border, but a few enemies start to crumble and advance. When T'Challa realizes that the Outriders are taking another route, he decides to open the barrier and face them. An epic battle starts between the Outriders and the Wakandian army led by Okoye, M'Baku and Black Panther, with the remaining Avengers outnumbering the resistance. The Outriders gradually begin to overpower the defending force, but then Thor arrives and joins the battle. Using his Stormbreaker and Thunder powers, he turns the battle back for the Avengers. Then a couple of huge roller weapons come out from the attackers to sweep off the defense, causing them to fall back. Watching the defenders being overpowered by the rollers, Wanda, who has been beside the Vision, goes out in the open and uses her telekinesis abilities to stop the rollers. Seeing that the Vision's guard is off, Midnight tells Glaive to get Vision. Shuri gets distracted from working, and the Vision engages with Glaive in a fight after jumping outside from the window. With the help of Captain America, the Vision manages to kill Glaive. At the same time, Midnight is killed as well in a fight with Wanda, Black Widow and Okoye. The battle with the attackers is seemingly over, but then Thanos teleports there from Titan to get the Mind Stone from the Vision. The group tries to attack and hold him off, until tearful Wanda can destroy the Mind Stone off Vision's forehead, but Thanos effortlessly fights them off with his powers. Wanda finally manages to destroy the stone just before Thanos could reach her, but Thanos uses his newly retrieved Time Stone to rewind back time, and he takes the stone from the Vision's forehead and attaches it to his gauntlet. Before Thanos could snap his fingers, Thor's Stormbreaker battle axe comes in with lightning to stab Thanos in his chest. Thor's thought of victory doesn't last long as Thanos survives enough time to snap his fingers. Thanos then has a vision of meeting little Gamora in a faraway place, and she asks what did it cost to achieve his goal. Thanos replies, everything. Back to Wakanda. Thor is shaken and asks Thanos what he just did, but Thanos teleports away without replying. Thanos' job is done successfully as people start disintegrating, Bucky, Wanda, Groot, Falcon, T'Challa vanish off from there, and also Peter Parker, Doctor Strange, Drax, Quill. Many's dissolve into ashes, leaving Nebula and Stark left alive on Titan. Before Strange gets dissolved, he tells Stark that giving Thanos the Time Stone was the only way. As the movie ends, we see Thanos peacefully watching the sunset on a green planet after achieving his ultimate goal. After credits, we see Agent Hill and Nick Fury witness the chaos in the world after the snap of Thanos, and Fury sees Agent Hill disintegrating. Fury realizes what's happening and manages to send a distress signal from his pager to Captain Marvel, just before he gets dissolved into ashes. Movie trivia. Do you know that Tom Holland was not allowed to read the script for this movie, since he revealed too many secrets for Spider-Man Homecoming movie? In one of the promotional videos for the movie, several of its cast members are in an interrogation room refusing to reveal any spoilers, and Holland's mouth is conspicuously taped shut. This movie gets the movie rating of 8.4 from IMDb, Tomatometer rating of 85, and audience score of 91 from Rotten Tomatoes. Thank you for watching, and be sure to hit like, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments section, and hit the notification bell for the new movie spoiler video every week.